NFL on EA Sports. We've got a good one on tap today. There's going to be two quarterbacks ready to get it done on the gridiron. It's Ryan's Falcons going up against Brady's Patriots. So let's get you up to Foxborough as we check in with our commentators, Brandon Gunn and Charles Davis.
Larry, we are about an hour's drive southwest of downtown Boston in the area known as Patriot Place, Gillette Stadium here in Foxborough. Coming up, we've got a good matchup on tap between the Atlanta Falcons and the New England Patriots. Here's Bosher to kick it away. Danny Amendola on the return. And a pretty good return here. He'll be stopped just shy of the 23 to the 24-yard line.
Hey man, look, come here with that cheat.
And LeGarrette Blount just does not go down easy. You know, from my experience as a defensive back, this was a difficult guy to try and tackle because of the force that he runs with, and he's not going to be daunted no matter it's the first quarter or the fourth quarter, Brandon.
Well, what shocks me about last year, 18
I will report it, plus
the yards
it'll
were
be
pretty good,
recorded
1161. But when I think of New England, I don't think of a running back getting 18 touchdowns.
You know, that to me, it was the combo that made the 2016 season for him. Most yards in his career, most touchdowns in his career by far. And he's the type of guy that, hey, you want to give it to me inside the 5? He doesn't believe anyone's going to stop him.
And he's got Edelman for the first time. That's complete. And he's going to be out of bounds, but able to take it inside the 40-yard line. The former 7th-round pick, Julian Edelman, just continues to have such a productive career.
And has made himself into a receiver. Remember, he was a college quarterback, and not just a productive one, a very good one.
At Kent State, right?
Yes, a great leader, a guy who can make plays with his feet and his arm. Got to the NFL, and that conversion, oh boy, it's been good.
Gronkowski got it on the crossing route. He's going to get into the end zone. So cue up the Gronk spike. It's a Patriot touchdown. Gronkowski, 37 yards. And the Pats have taken the early lead.
How you getting like?
And he gets it to make it 7-0 Patriots. Gostkowski now, after the touchdown, he'll send this one away. This one taken just inside the 10. And he'll take this one near the 25, call it the 26-yard line. Now a play fake here on first down. Well, he's going to take a shot right away. It's caught inside the 25. A big play there. Ryan to Jones. 54 yards.
So let's go ahead and add to the difficulties of guys trying to cover receivers. They got to deal with speed, shiftiness, all that stuff. But how about when they have height and length and deep downfield? You throw the ball up in the air. That's how they uncover at the end of a route, by being able to go up over the top and make a big catch.
And they've got it inside the 10 at the 8. It's a nice pickup of 12 yards, and it gives them a first and goal. First and goal. Defense with their backs against the wall. And they'll be driven back here, losing yardage to the 10-yard line. A loss of a full 3 yards, and now it's second down. Offense looking to avoid a 3rd and long. It's 2nd and 10. Again, it'll be Freeman. And he'll get about 4 there as he takes it from the 10 down to the 6. A glance at the starting unit. Julio Jones, a threat on the outside, of course.
Combines great athleticism, incredible speed, and a whole lot of toughness to be one of the better receivers in the NFL.
This is Coleman. And he'll take it into the end
Y'all
zone.
like
Touchdown
cheating me out of that deal.
Tevin Coleman, a 6-yard touchdown run. And the Falcons are an extra point away from tying the football game. Now Matt Bryant on for the point after. It's good, and we're all tied at 7 apiece. So a tie ball game here as the kick's away. Now Dion Lewis to return. And he'll take this across the 25.
Oh, so
Couple
you
extra
ghosting
yards up
me.
to the 27-yard line. Here come the Patriots again on offense, the Super Bowl champions. And, boy, they have been able to do it a lot of times, Charles, with unsung heroes, haven't they? Look at the names that led them through the playoffs. Hogan, White, Lewis, guys you just wouldn't think of.
Yeah, Dion Lewis, a 5th-round pick, 3 touchdowns against Houston in the divisional round. Chris Hogan, undrafted, he ends up having 180 yards of receptions, including 5 plays of 20 yards or more against the Pittsburgh Steelers. And how about James White, a 4th-round pick out of Wisconsin? Think about who he played behind while he was at Wisconsin, and he turns out to be the unsung hero of the Super Bowl. Would have been the MVP if it wasn't for Tom Brady.
And you mentioned James White at Wisconsin. He was behind who? Melvin Gordon and Monte Ball, right?
That's correct.
Gronk, the tight end, in motion. They go play action here on first down. He's going to look deep down the field. And they went big on first down. Proves unfruitful. He was looking for Julian Edelman that time. And that'll bring up second down. Let's discuss this offense now. And Julian Edelman, very good player.
Has really developed into a terrific slot receiver. And a lot of times he would be the primary receiver. Still mad coming out of college that he's not a quarterback in the NFL. He takes it out on the opposing defenses.
Looking back to the air on second down. It's Brady. Got a man complete. It's Chris Hogan. And taking it across midfield and inside the 45. Clark, the lone running back. They'll bring a receiver in motion right. And they'll give it to him here. And down to the 36-yard line here. 8 yards on the pickup, and now they'll have some options on second and short.
Okay, he didn't break that one all the way, but you got to know that he feels like he's right on the verge, and that's probably exactly what he's telling him in the huddle right now.
See if they stay on the ground for second down. Again, here's Blunt. And he works it to the 30-yard line here, right at the 30. It's a 7-yard gain there that's good enough to move the chains.
But we always talk about good down and distance, allowing offenses to expand their playbook. Well, 2nd and 2, that means your playbook's wide open. You can run just about anything. But a lot of times, the play caller, he just looks down at his sheet, sees the short yardage runs, and goes to one of those.
In motion, Gronkowski. Brady now on first down. And he's going to be out of bounds down inside the 20. Last year for Edelman, just below 100 receptions, 98, over 1,100 yards, 3 touchdowns. And, you know, it's a guy that gets a lot of pub for being that perfect receiver for Tom Brady and the New England Patriots. What's his role going forward?
I think his role going forward is to be a bona fide #1 receiver in the NFL, meaning he's not just a Tom Brady receiver. He's that guy for anyone. And he spent so much time proving himself as he got into the league, just what you were talking about. Can I have a role here with New England? Now it's not just proving himself. It's continuing to develop in his craft, and I think he's going to just keep getting better and better. He never gave up on himself in his dreams, and he doesn't give up on any single play.
The point after try for Gostkowski.
And we know they won't get their names in the stat sheet, but the offensive line has to get all the credit for that touchdown run. Tremendous job of blocking, paving the way for the 6 points.
Gostkowski now, after the touchdown, he'll send this one away. That's fielded in the end zone. And the decision to bring it out is going to cost him about 7 yards all told as he's taken down back shy of the 20. Here comes the Atlanta offense now ready to take over here. And they'll just simply be looking to build off the confidence of the last time out where they scored a touchdown.
And confidence is powerful, isn't it? When you've scored once, you feel like you can go back out there and get it done again. Doesn't matter what the defense throws at them. They feel like they're in a groove right now, and they want to get out there and show it.
Yeah, hoping to stay in that groove here this go-around. The drive will start with a carry by Devontae Freeman. And he's taken down, but not before he gets this across the 25-yard line. Alongside Charles Davis, Brandon Gaudin, it's the Falcons in possession to begin quarter number 2, and they've got it here with a first down. Freeman again, a first down carry. Not much room here as he only gets it to about the 30. 2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8. On second down, here's Ryan. Finding time. He's going to loft one deep left side here. And he's unable to grab it.
Man.
Thought he might have had position. Couldn't hold on. Third down. And if they want to keep this drive alive, they'll need 8 yards here on third down. On third down, Ryan. And he couldn't hang on to it through the contact. Incomplete.
You gonna cheat me out of it anyway, so I get it.
So here we go. The offense is going to stay out there. They're going for it on 4th and 8. Here we go on 4th down with Ryan. Ryan hit, and he lost the football. Boy, a curious decision to go for it. Doesn't pan out. Okay, partners, New England comes out here to take the field on offense. And this is such an interesting story, how they've been able to do it year after year after year. Guys talk about parity in the NFL. Well, New England has kind of transcended that parity, and they've done it with guys that you don't normally think of as household names.
The parts keep changing for New England. That's the amazing part on offense, right? Offensive linemen change, receivers change, running backs change. We know the one constant is Tom Brady, and that's a huge deal for them. But to be able to do it in what you call the parity times, and you're exactly right, everyone's supposed to be pretty equal. New England still a top 10 offense year in and year out. In 2016, they were number 4, and that helped them with the number 1 ranked defense as well.
They'll send a receiver in motion left. Brady will try again on 2nd down. Trying for Edelman again. This time he's got it. And brought down, but not before they get it inside the 10 to the 7. That one good for 17 yards, and now they've got it 1st and goal. Red zone opportunity. Brady gives now to Blunt. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. They'll say no gain on the play, and it'll be 2nd and goal. Boy, that's a lot of sirloin steak to be taken down for no gain, partner.
Are you trying to suggest that he is a huge man?
He is
not just a big man, a huge man.
Big boy.
Well, how about the credit then for the defense to be able to chop that big tree and put him on the ground?
I know back when you played, it took 4 of you to take a guy like that down, right?
Well, that's for sure. And then know what else? I didn't want to challenge him at dinner either.
And he'll take it into the end zone for a Patriot touchdown. LeGarrette Blunt taking it in from 7 yards away. And the Patriots add 6 to their lead. Gostkowski for the point after. It's good, and it is now 21-7. Gostkowski now after the touchdown. He'll send this one away. This is taken just shy of the 10 here. And he'll take this across the 25, a couple extra yards, up to the 27-yard line. Atlanta now coming out on the field. And last time this unit was out here, costly turnover, and then that turned into 6 points. They've got to make amends.
And how many times have we sat in meetings with coaches and they use the term complementary football? Offense take care of the defense take care of the offense. That didn't happen on the last possession. This is a chance for them to pick themselves back up and help their team.
Yeah, we'll see if they can recoup and recover. 3 yards to go here on 2nd down. Possible run anticipation here as the D-line sandwiches together. On 2nd down, Ryan. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. They push him back 8 yards that time on 2nd down.
But that play was the very definition of fast, quick, and in a hurry. Suddenly, he was there.
Yeah, blink of an eye, that happened fast, and a big sack. Will the defense dial up the pressure? Let's see. 3rd and 11. Gabriel, the man in motion. From the gun on 3rd down, Ryan. And pressure coming, and they get it once again. Chris Long. He's the one to get him this time, and back-to-back sacks are going to bring up a 4th down. All right, they're going for it on 4th down. They come out here in the eye. They'll indeed go for it with Ryan. He's got time. He's going to loft one deep left side here. And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete. Boy, a real head-scratcher there. And, boy, possession here turns over.